Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. For those of you who are new, please consider subscribing. I am just a little bit over 100 people from being having 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube would let me do things like post and stuff once I get to 1,000, so I'm really excited to get there. So if you do decide to subscribe, thank you so much. For everybody who is already subscribed, everyone who is already my viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I love your comments. I absolutely love your comments. Every time I see a comment that says, wow, thank you, this is my life, and you've really given me clarity, that kind of stuff is just really fulfilling for me. And every time I read that, I know why Spirit led me to create this channel. For those of you who are new and do not know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. Books 1 and 2. These are my characters, Luna, and this is Sunshine, but don't call him Sunshine. He hates that. Call him Sunny. I just finished reading book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I have uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for your enjoyment. All of those links, including links to purchase my books, are in the description box below. If you have already watched all the chapters for Perception book 1, no worries. I have already got book 2 published. Okay, these are only $15.99 from Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, shipping is free. These are beautifully made books, wonderful quality, and this is a really fun story. It teaches the mysteries through adventure and love, and also about twin flame. They're based on my life and my twin flame's life. Alrighty. Also in the description box, you can find a link for my friend April's astrology channel here on YouTube. Check her out. She's so awesome. And also, if you would like a personal reading, the information for that is also in the description box below. For those of you who are not new, you may notice that I have my first deck of cards that I used out. For the month of love, February, Valentine's Day and all that here in the United States, for this entire month, I'm going to be focusing on love. And so there will be 4 goddesses that I will ask for our messages this month. This week, the goddess of love that I'm asking is Isis. I have her up here in this beautiful Ascended Masters card. I just think that this is one of my favorite images of her ever. I think she just looks so strong and wise. And then we have an image of her over here from the Keepers of the Light deck, which is also very beautiful, very Elizabeth Taylor-like. And so I will be using her oracle deck as well. Instead of like the tea leaves, I'm using the Isis Oracle deck. And I will be pulling 1 card because these are pretty deep, and I have to read from the book for you when I pull those. Okay, so let's see what Lady Isis has for you, Gemini. Okay, and before I begin, I would like to tell you, if you're new, that I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for yourself before you incarnated, so that you would learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. Basically bring you closer and closer to enlightenment. So what we're dealing with is kind of a destiny, but not really, because we all have free will. Nothing's written in stone, and everything can change with our minds. So the energy that we have here at the heart of everything, we have the major arcana card for Scorpio. There may be a Scorpio in your life at this time, but now also in this deck, there are no reversed meanings. What this means as upside down, that this is a major change that is beginning to manifest into your life. Feeling that now Scorpio is the most intuitive sign in the zodiac, and so I'm feeling like that's why you know there's this change that's coming. You know it intuitively. You may know it from facts, of course, from somebody. If this was actually a physical death, you may understand that it was when someone's ill and they're going downhill. You may know that they may pass away. If this is the case for you, please accept my deepest condolences, okay? But I would like to tell you that for most of y'all, this rarely means physical death, okay? What this will mean is a huge change in your life. And because this is a major arcana card, this is a huge change that you wrote into your life story to learn from this major change. And every time I see this card and I see this scythe here, I just see that something is being cut out of your life. It's not just a change. Something is being cut out. I mean, look at how this... Now, he's wearing the crown of Osiris. Okay? Osiris is Isis's husband and brother. And so just look at him, how he is... It looks like he's dancing almost. With him wielding this scythe, it just looks like it's with a lot of passion, with a lot of movement here. Something is being cut out of your life that you're going to do it like with a lot of passion. You're going to cut it out maybe yourself. And so the energy that is directly affecting this at the heart of everything, or is affected by, or even the product of this energy, this manifesting major change here at the heart of everything, you've got the Sun card. This is the happiest, best card in the deck. If you want to believe in luck, this is luck. This is joy, happiness, everything that you've ever wanted in your life, even things that you didn't know that you wanted in your life. This huge change, while changes like this look scary, it's actually, once fully manifested, it's going to bring you joy. Everything. I'm even seeing children here. I mean, these are two little angels, but I'm thinking that some of you may have a baby, maybe. Pardon. But this is absolute happiness. This is rainbows. This is everything that you've ever asked for in your life. So that is really super cool. Now, at the root of all of this, we have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? Now, the sun is also connected to Leo. So far we've got, now this is more of a Sagittarius energy than Leo, but we have a lot of fire, a lot of passion going on here already. But this is the 10. Now, 10s are endings. So there's been something in your life that has been weighing heavy on you. This change, that's the root of it all. I think that what you're going to be able to do, like I said with this scythe here, is you're going to be able to cut this out of your life. Whatever this has been, it's been heavy, you're exhausted, you're tired of carrying it around, you're tired of being oppressed, you're tired. This has been tiresome. This could even be like 10 years worth of heaviness that you're finally going to cut out of your life to bring you this beautiful freedom and joy. Look at how they're dancing. Don't they look like they just dropped a bunch of wands and now they're happy and dancing away? That's how I would look after dropping 10 wands that have been weighing me down. Now, this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. This is disc energy, earth energy, Virgo. This is a Virgo energy in particular. But earth energy is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Now this is independence that never manifested. Okay? So I feel like when it comes to your health and your wealth, you've been dependent upon someone, and that has been really burdensome for you. Okay? It's been really burdensome for you to have to depend on someone. Like I said, this is an energy of independence. This is usually depicted as a woman, so this is like a feminine, independent energy. This is even called the Minor Arcana Empress because she is a strong-minded, independently wealthy woman who can stand on her own. She's not a queen and she's not the empress, but she is the beginnings of it. She's very comfortable. She's very opulent. This never manifested for you. You haven't been this abundant on your own. You haven't been independent. And so that's been a really heavy burden on you. Okay? I mean, you even have this progression from 9 and 10 here. You know, the ending is coming. And here we have another 9. Okay, so it's at this time I will recommend that at the end of this video, or you can pause it right now, go ahead and look up angel number 99 because that has another message just for you. Whichever message you are drawn to right off the bat, that's your message. Don't try to confuse yourself by reading all of them unless you really feel very strongly that you have to read as many as you can. But whatever you're drawn to is going to be right for you at this time. Now, I'm sorry. As a reader, these 2 cards right here for me are future cards. Okay? Now, here we have the 9 of Swords. This is your own energy, air energy, and you even have you're right there. This is Gemini energy. We've got Mars up here, so this is kind of a masculine type. See, this says cruelty, okay? Now, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this is not fully manifested yet, which means this is still simply a possibility. In the future cards section, when I get a card that is upside down, it's still just a possibility. But what this is sleepless nights, overthinking, nightmares. It could be that someone has been cruel to you. But here we have this 9, which means that you're almost done with this worry, okay? You're almost done with this, okay? To me, this is the same thing, because here you have this major change, but it's not fully manifested yet. It's just now beginning to come in. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. But in your future, you may still encounter this worry being stuck in your mind. This could be you being cruel to yourself more than others being cruel to you. This is your own energy. Now, in keeping with what I just said, the next future card that we have here is the manifesting energy of the Eon, which is in other decks called Judgment. And this isn't just a 10 here. This is 20. This is 2 endings, okay? You see what I'm saying? And now what I'm feeling is that it'll be an ending to this squashing of your passion, as well as the ending of your tortured mind, okay? But, like I said, these 2 future cards are still in reverse. Now, this Judgment, every time I see the Judgment card, or even the Eon here, I hear this phrase, it's time. Okay? This can be, yes, this is an ending, but it's also a new beginning. It can be a resurrection. And I feel that the resurrection that will take place with this Eon is the resurrection of you, the resurrection of your joy for life. Look at all the color in these 2 cards. All the color is going to come back to your life. I feel like you may have been going through life right now in these very hushed tones and grays and browns, and this change that looks scary at first, which is kind of in those same colors. Look at it. I mean, you've got a little bit of that beautiful blue, but you've got these very nondescript colors. There's nothing wrong with the starkness of the black of Osiris, but the rest of the colors, it's a beautiful blue, but everything looks just kind of bleh. You know what I'm saying? It's not as beautiful as this. This is like technicolor. This is like when all your chakras are open and flowing, and you know that you are a being of light, and all of your chakras are just glowing with passion for life. Okay? So that's really awesome. So I'm feeling that this one will happen first. You still may encounter some worry, you know, as an air sign. Air signs tend to get caught up in their mind and overthinking, but this will eventually flip. When these two cards, when this flips and the change occurs, then it's time. Then this one will flip, and then you will experience this. Okay, thank you, Isis. Now, the next energy that we read here is your hope. This is more disc energy. Okay, so we've got earth, we've got air, and we've got fire, but you do not have any water in this reading, Gemini. So I think that you are feeling so exhausted that you aren't allowing yourself to feel emotion right now, because if you do, it's just going to overflow. That is just what's coming to mind. Don't worry, Gemini. Your emotions will come back. And it is going to be feel-good energy, okay? Very Princess of Cups. Now, this is the Prince of Discs. Very Taurus energy here. Now, he represents great determination. Yes, he's in a chariot, but it's being pulled by a bull. Okay? Now, this card is right side up, so your hopes have already manifested this energy of great determination. And what is he bringing? He is bringing with him the Ace of Discs, which is a new life, the new seed to be planted, possibly moving, putting down roots somewhere else and beginning a new beginning in your health and in your wealth, in your earthly life. Okay? Now he moves slowly because earth is the slowest vibrating energy that there is. Everything vibrates, in case you didn't know. Every single thing vibrates. This is a stone. It is vibrating, although it looks like it's very stationary. Okay? Now, earth, water can flow fast. Fire can burn fast. Wind can blow fast. But earth often tends to seem to sit there, okay? And so that's why we say that this is the slowest moving energy. But with great determination, a lot like the Knight of Discs, this prince will get to where he's going, okay? He's going to get there. He's going to start his new life, and, you know, and maybe he'll get some clothes when he gets there. No, I'm just kidding. All right, the next energy that we read is your state of being or your environment. This is the not completely manifested energy of the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is like gossip and strife and drama and getting one up on someone else, being trying to dominate others and then being happy about it when you've done that kind of stuff. This is sharp words. This is just, cruelty on purpose. But this is also a 5, and a 5 represents change. Okay, so this is not completely manifested into your life. I'm wondering if it will manifest, and then this is the catalyst that creates this change, perhaps. But if you're feeling like you are surrounded by gossip and, you know, hurtful words and stuff like that, just know that this is not fully manifested. So you may be judging that a little bit harshly. Okay, it may not is not it may not be as bad as you think it is, perhaps. And the Isis just said, look at the purple. Look at the purple. Use your intuition. Thank you, Isis. I forgot to point out too that I've got my new rainbow organite. Organite is these are probably quartz crystals in here, and then there's copper shavings and stuff. And then what happens is that you pour some resin onto it, and when the resin dries in the form, it squeezes the crystal just a little bit, enough to create an energy called piezoelectricity. And what this does is it sends off a vibration that can correct or at least help a little bit the energies that come off of our electronic devices. But also, because this is so beautiful and rainbow and it's a pyramid, I put it here for Isis this week. Not sure why I had to explain that. There must be something in that for some of you. Let me know if that was for you. Maybe you guys were wondering, one of you was wondering what organite is or what that was, or just let me know, because that was weird. Okay, so this is your fear card, the Queen of Discs, and she is not fully manifested. Okay, now I think that maybe, see, now this is a nurturer. This is someone who's going to take care of you. This is somebody who has all their wealth together. They've got it. It could be that this is the reason why you are not independent. Often the suits will talk to one another, and as these are both discs, and this is you never getting to that independent state. In the reverse, and in the fear section, I just feel like you're afraid that this is always going to be your destiny. But because Isis has put her upside down, this is telling you no, it won't be. This is not a fully manifested energy. This wonderful person may have been helping you right now, okay? And this may be why you're not independent. But they're not going to stay, okay? You're going to be happy. You're going to drop these wands of not being an independent human being here. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the energy that is a possible outcome. Okay, and what we have here is the Three of Wands. Okay, now this is more passionate energy. This is the fire energy. We've got Virgo here and the Sun. So it's saying that this is, what is the word that I'm looking for here? Collaboration, thank you. This could have, wands are often talking about, they often talk about your career, what you do. And I see that this does have a lot to do with your career here, with the wands and the discs. And then also being stuck in your mind, like you don't know what to do about it, and having to be determined in your health and your wealth world, and then the fact that you don't have any cups here. I just feel like this has been a really tough thing for you, just supporting yourself, perhaps. You know, times have been hard with COVID. You know what I'm saying? So this is an energy of success after struggle. Okay? This is hope. This is waiting for your ships to come in. And you'll see here that this isn't fully manifested. But I think that this is going to be a big part of your happiness. Isis is showing me that this is the sun. Okay? Like when this judgment hits, maybe it has something to do with two other people, or you may get a new job where you are collaborating with others and you get along really well. And this is the sign of Aries, and Aries are very hardworking people, and so you may go ahead and like throw yourself into this, and you'll have all the energy that you need. You will be so passionate about what you're doing that it'll be a joy. It'll be a joy to do what you're doing. And the underlying energy for this at this time here is clarity. You need some kind of clarity here. Okay, that's what this is. This is a new beginning. The Ace of Swords, all aces are new beginnings, but this will put an end to the conflict and being in your head. Okay, like what I'm seeing here is that this not being able to be independent and care for yourself has been weighing heavily on your mind. Okay, this is what's, you know, it's this is the oppression. It's the place where it has put you in your mind. And so what you've been dealing with is, you know, overthinking and confusion and conflict in your head and stuff. And so this is going to cut it away. And this to me often looks like the sun rising, okay? Or an energetic taco. Anyway, this, and look at how this is like the sun, okay? This is the sun. This is what she's showing me. You'll have this clarity, all this overthinking will go away, and the sun will come out, and everything will be clear to you, and you will be free to dance for joy. Okay, so let's see what Isis has to say for her oracle, from her oracle deck. Isis is very strong with me. These have been very clear this week. I just did the earth signs yesterday, and wow, I just feel like maybe I should just ask Isis all the time. Now, you know, my channel is called The Mother Speaks Tarot because the mother is the divine feminine. The father is the divine masculine, and I see myself more as a divine feminine, and the mother energy has been silenced and quieted for a long time, and that's why I was told by the sacred feminine to name this The Mother Speaks Tarot. So Isis is definitely one of those sacred feminines who you can call a mother, the mother energy. Okay, she's sacred feminine. Isis, is there anything? Well, of course there is. What would you like to say to Gemini for today? What she's been doing with these oracle cards is basically confirming the reading and adding extra information. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm laughing because the mother of life, I was just talking about why I named my channel The Mother Speaks. See, she is so good at confirming what I'm saying here in my readings. Thank you, Isis. Wow, she's so strong. Okay, mother of life. Okay, mother of life. I'll just hold this up for you as I read this. Okay. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. Oh my God. That's like that's what I was saying. You haven't been independent. Okay, all right. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable, but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Oppression. Wow. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back to life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Wow. Okay, yeah. A whole new life. Okay, all right. Isis is known as the sustainer of life, able to restore, nourish, and bring to life that which has been cast aside or lost, that which you have considered beyond repair, a lost cause, or deadened. Resurrection. Your life. Your happiness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Discomfort and unfamiliarity is where life is attempting to break through to you, to reach through the walls that you may have once created to protect yourself, but that now you need to either climb over, demolish, or at least open up with some doors and windows. The tricky part is that most often we don't consciously realize that we're not living, she put in quotes. It is not until we start to live more trustingly that it becomes obvious that we once were hiding ourselves from life. Life is calling you to partake more so of her gifts of experience. This oracle brings encouragement and guidance for you to learn. Let me turn the page here. To learn skills and practices that nourish you and your community. Sorry, Shri Yantra. All right. Okay. You have the Divine Mother within you. How shall you offer nourishment through her? It might be through cooking, through learning to be more present in your body and taking time to express your feelings or reality, or it might be through taking a dance or yoga class, spending time in nature or with animals, for example. Have you been thinking of joining a class or group? Learning a new hobby or skill? The oracle of the Mother of Life is confirming that you are on the right track, so keep open to opportunities and further instincts about pursuing these matters, and know that if you are a bit worried that it is a stretch for you, then it is even more likely you are on the right track. Stay connected to your heart and give yourself permission to grow. This oracle also brings guidance that new people, places, and things will enrich your life in the near future. And if you have been praying for freshness, inspiration, and more fun, know that your intuitions and urges to reach out and act in new ways are part of how your prayers are being answered now. New people, places, you may be afraid that you won't be able to nurture yourself. The Mother of Life oracle also asks for patience. In the same way that there is a growth cycle required before a child can become an adult and tap into the energy of the mother within to nourish him or herself, so too do certain life phases require patience as they mature. As you journey into the new life seeking you, you will need to be patient as you learn and grow. You will eventually become very comfortable with that which at first is distinctly uncomfortable. It just takes time, patience, not running away, and being present with yourself, just like the Mother of Life who never leaves you. She is always waiting for you to return to her embrace as you open to the new unfoldment of experiences in your life. Yep, see, she totally just confirmed so much here. A resurrection of your life, a resurrection of you and being joyful about life, nourishing yourself. Maybe you're afraid to nourish yourself, or both. This could be someone who's been nurturing you, but you're also afraid that you won't be able to nurture yourself. You know, it could be that when it comes to conflict with other people, you automatically now shy away from working with them. But if you just face the uncomfortableness of all of that, you will end up in this position here, Gemini. All right? Now, how much control do you have over this situation? I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you start off right in the middle. This whole thing right here is both major arcana cards. So this was definitely part of your divine blueprint. This major change that is starting to manifest into your life is going to bring you happiness. It's going to resurrect your joyfulness that you used to have perhaps as a child, or resurrect your life completely. And so these are the three. These are the only three major arcana cards out of 10 cards. So these are the most important messages for you to understand here, but also that you're going to be happy if you just face what you feel is uncomfortable, if you allow this change to take place, and the mother is with you. All right. Well, I really hope that resonated with you. That's what I have for you at this time, Gemini. See you next time.